of the exhibition. And then after that, I'd like to invite you all to engage in this ritual with us. Does that sound okay? Great. We have the consent. Yes, we do. Yes, consent is important, indeed. All right. When we can't hold the vision, when cement fills the soft cave of our warm animal body, seeping concrete to fill our veins with exhaustion, with cynicism, with regret. When our shaking hands can't hold our sorrows and trembling mouths cannot speak our shame. When our bodies are just another house that they're trying to evict us from. When we have nothing to give and everything to lose, we are tired, friends. The spinning of the world, it sets clocks fast forward so that time, it rushes and slips and we tumble and rise and fall. Our vision. They are always the first sacrifice when the boot is at our neck. We have no time for vision when action must be taken. But this keeps us from the spectacular expanse of those worlds that we have just begun to imagine are possible if only we would dream them. Those brilliant, blissful utopias with us, feet warm and bellies fed, the skin of our loved ones under hand with just a reach, our tongues clacking stories of our sweetest memories and spilling visions of our days to come, which all sing together, where we can all stay. Our bodies, supine and breathing, offering no more but our acute and potent vulnerability. Our skin dances, cracks and crevices made by the weight of our own bones. Where our stories are told in technicolor, painted by a brush of our own design and held in secure and steady hands. Where we have editing rights. Where safe ceases to be a concept and becomes a reality. We vision through the phenomenal, fabulous, spectacular expanse of the queer imaginal. It is here at last that we are able to choose joy. And here, our first real breath. Deep, like a sigh, with more resistance than respite, pulled through our lungs with more effort than easy air. We breathe again. Easier now. We rest. We luxuriate in that relief. Here, our survival keeps time with magic, effortless, easy leaning, and righteous. Here, healing ceases to be contained and instead bursts honeycomb caverns through the rock walls of our world-weary souls. Here, our visions are medicine and truth. They cannot be contained. What we would like to do now is to invite all of you to engage in a ritual with us, as I mentioned. And that ritual is going to involve reading out visions that have been recorded by LGBTQIA+ people that have been impacted by sexual violence. At the beginning of the Names Project displays of the AIDS Memorial Quilt, the people that were in attendance would stand around the panels, and together they would read the names of the people that had passed. And we want to honor that tradition tonight by asking all of us to engage in the process of honoring these visions recorded, in which we were contemplating what this new world, what a world without sexual violence would be like for us. Will you read them with us? It's going to look a little something like this.
can we accomplish when we get back all of the energy we're using to heal?
Support your sisters, not just your sisters.
We claim ourselves and the world smiles back at us and winks.
A world in which corrective rape does not threaten queer bodies.
So we're going to come down to you, and I'm going to hold out my hand. And if you decide that you want to take it, you'll pull down from this, as I smack myself in the face with my dress, from this headdress, one of these visions.
Envision a world where our queer Black ancestors see how we're thriving and feel vindicated by our healing.
So we're going to come down to you. I'd like to say that if anyone from the LGBTQIA+ communities feels really compelled to read one of these visions, just feel free to raise your hand, and I'll make sure I come over to you.